Public health is a priority in Costa Rica, and I wanted to share with you something that was in today's news. Welcome back to the channel. This is Charmel Roussel, living in Grecia, sharing information about living in Costa Rica, moving to Costa Rica, and retiring in Costa Rica. I subscribe to several online newsletters and newspapers, and in one of them today, there was an article about how the declining value of the U.S. dollar is impacting the buying power of people who have moved to Costa Rica and retired in Costa Rica. I'm sure that it's not any worse than what's being felt in the United States, but it's still impacting people's budgets here. Then there was another article about medical research, global health, and vaccines. Now, as I've mentioned before, Costa Rica is very committed to public health and to its universal health care system. So when Costa Rica abolished its military in the 1940s, the country redirected all of that revenue to public health and public education. So that's why people who live here and people who move here find a very affordable universal health care system. So the article in today's newsletter, I'm just going to read it to you so you'll realize kind of what's going on and the impact that things can have worldwide. The United States National Institute of Health was the leading medical research entity in the world. This department has now been dismembered, and the research grants that it oversaw have been canceled. Terminating this research will have a negative impact on health globally. A number of departments at the National Institute of Health are among the world's foremost medical, scientific, and environmental research centers in the world. The doctors, scientists, technicians, and staff from these centers have been fired recently and are trying to head elsewhere in the world. Halted is research on such health issues as Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, addiction prevention, vaccine development, tropical diseases, specifically bird flu, and many forms of cancer. The CDC, that's in the United States, the CDC has experienced big personnel cuts and global health alerts that we previously took for granted, and they will no longer be forthcoming. Vaccine testing will now include placebos, even for well-established vaccines, such as polio vaccines. This will considerably slow the availability of life-saving medications. In addition, the FDA in the United States, the FDA, has terminated its inspection program for E. coli and other viruses and contaminants. Products that were previously inspected will not be inspected before they are distributed to the consumer. They will be exported globally without being tested, including to Costa Rica, creating a new health risk that did not exist before. So there you have it in today's news. So if you have additional information or alternative information, put it in the comment section. Pura Vida, ciao.